Hi, I'm Tara Fritscher. I'm a junior on the Case softball team, and I'm majoring in biomedical engineering with a minor in computer science. I do really like the think box, but also I'm in sync a lot with my friends, simply because, it's good to see people passing by, catching up with them, because it's a pretty central spot where, people hang out all of the time. And I also really love Wade Lagoon. I just think I'm looking out at it right now, sorry. But I just think it's a super pretty spot. Nice for a little bit of reflection, getting out into the sunshine while also getting some work done. My two favorite classes I would say that I've taken have been either discrete math with Professor Zhu. I just really liked the concept of that class, and he's a really funny professor. Also, he's fun to learn. And then I also loved algorithms. I took that over the summer with Professor Koyaturk, and I work with him now in kind of an independent study. He kind of guides me along research, computer science, combined with some bioinformatics. So it was a really cool way to meet, this professor and this mentor, and he's really fun too. Obviously, academics are really important to me. They're pretty important to everybody who comes to Case Western. I know that while softball is a super important part of my life, something that's even more important to me is what happens past college. And I wanted a school where I felt like I would really invest into my education and what my future was going to be like. And so when I came on the campus tour, I saw all of the different facilities that they had, and I was just like a kid in a candy store with the Think Box. I just thought that that building was so cool. I had had a couple of STEM classes in high school where we had some 3D printers, but I'd never been in a building like that before. So just seeing really all the facilities and then meeting the team, obviously, I just like clicked with them right away. My favorite softball memory has been last year whenever we had regionals, and which sounds odd because we made it all the way to the national championship, which is awesome and was like a super cool experience. But with regionals last year, we had a little bit of a rough start. We lost one of our games, and we thought, okay, like if we lose one more, we're done, and we are not going to be done. We are going to pull this through. We are going to win regionals. We're going to win Super. And it was just a really cool moment of the team coming together. We like had like a little team mantra that we had like just between the team, and it was just a super fun comeback weekend. Some of the most intense and close games of my life. We were all screaming. We all lost our voices, and then also baseball was hosting regionals at the same time. And so we were able to go to their games and cheer for them. We did our softball chants in the stands. We were having fun with that. And, like I said, it was just a really cool weekend of the entire team coming together, really giving it every single ounce of energy and effort and love that we had. And it was like I just like get goosebumps thinking about it. So that's definitely been my favorite memory, coming back and winning regionals. I am part of Theta Tau. I'm the recruitment chair for that, which is the professional engineering fraternity on campus. And I've been involved with that since my freshman year. The older softball engineer girls are the ones who introduced it to me. And I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good way to meet people outside of the softball team, people who also were engineers and kind of going through the same classes. I've gotten close with a lot of the girls on the soccer team actually because they have a lot of engineers, but I'm also the president of Big Brothers Big Sisters here on campus, which one of the older softball girls introduced me to, and then I kind of took up the presidency this year when one of the other girls graduated, so that's been really fun to do. I really enjoy reading. I love hiking, being out in nature, hanging out with my friends, going to do fun things like that. I like to play volleyball as well. Volleyball and spikeball are probably my two kryptonite sports outside of softball. With my research that I do, I don't know whether you call it research or independent study, but basically what I'm working on is developing easier methods for analyzing proteomics and mass spectrometry data. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically just a study of proteins, protein interactions within the body. And when you initially get that data, it's pretty hard to read, really big jumbled mess. You can't tell what proteins do what, and just finding an easier way to make that more accessible to more people, more researchers, etc.